Let's start in a comfortable seat. Simple cross-legged, or if it feels better to you, sit on your knees in Virasana. I'm going to sit up on a blanket today to take some of the pressure off my low back. So if you're feeling any pressure in the low back or the sacral area, then sitting up on a blanket or a bolster can help with that. So once you're here, close your eyes, start to tune into the breath. Maybe even, good morning meditation. Say good morning to the breath. And say good morning to your body. Good morning, body. Good morning, breath. Say good morning to your spirit. Good morning, spirit. Good morning, soul. Say good morning to all that you are. Good morning to the wholeness of me. Say good morning to your joy. Good morning, joy. Say good morning to your grief. Good morning, grief. Say good morning to your laughter. Good morning, laughter. Say good morning to the tears yet to fall. Good morning to you. Say good morning to your thoughts. The fun ones, the wild ones, the ones you like to put in the corner, the ones you allow to rise up, and the ones you try to hide. Good morning, thoughts. This process of greeting all of you, the physical, the mental, all of the emotions, the energy, things you can touch, things you can name, things just out of reach, things you can feel but will never have a name. Greet it all. This process, opening yourself up to seeing the wholeness of you. When we see the wholeness of ourselves, when we see the wholeness of ourselves with compassion, as much compassion as we can in this moment. When we practice seeing the wholeness of another and another and another, one person at a time, with compassion, with kindness. One person at a time, beginning with ourselves, we open our hearts. one person at a time. Begin to shift and move your body. Maybe just a gentle sway side to side. Feeling the subtle movement of breath, of energy, as you begin to subtly move the body. Opening up one breath, one thought, one person at a time. Start to rotate your torso in a circular motion. Shoulders moving around the hips. And then go the opposite way. And settle in the center, lift the head, lift the tail. Exhale, round your spine, look down your belly. Good, go again. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Keep going. Lift. Round. Lift. And round. Settle into center. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a twist to your left. Left hand behind, right hand on the left knee. Sit up a little taller. Feel the rib cage open. Belly unwind. Inhale, back up through center, arms reach high. And then reaching forward, take a forward fold. You can lower your forearms to the ground. Then once here, just turn your head side to side. Feel the back of the neck open. Breathe. Start to lengthen your torso up. Reverse the cross of the legs. So the opposite leg comes in front. Inhale your arms up overhead. And then take a twist to the right. Right hand behind, left hand on the right knee. Inhale, back up through center, arms reach high. Reach forward into your forward fold once again. Dropping the head, turning the head side to side. One breath. Opening up to the wholeness of you. One moment. One practice. One person. This is a great meditation to practice with somebody that you're having difficulty with. One person at a time, opening my heart to see the wholeness, not to judge, not to make excuses, but to simply see the person, all of them, all of their faults, all of their blessings, the whole person, the whole being. As our hearts become closer, as our eyes become more open, it's much easier to practice compassion when we see another person, when we see ourselves. And start to lengthen your torso up. Cat-cow, lift the head, lift the tail. Exhale, round. Lift the heart. Round into the back of the heart. Lift the heart. Round into the back of the heart. And then again, circular motion around the hips. Maybe the circle becomes a little larger and you use the movement to rotate the neck, the head as well. Go the other way. And come off the blanket. I'm going to come off the blanket or the prop if you were on it. If you were on the blanket, maybe you weren't on the blanket. And I want you to unfold a blanket so that it covers your mat. We're going to do some fascia sliding today. So cover your mat with a blanket so you can more easily slide the body. That takes just a moment. And then you're going to lay down onto your back with your arms out in a T, knees bent. And we'll start with some sliding motion. And if you don't have a blanket handy, you can lay on the carpet, or even on the floor. You just want to, the mats are usually pretty sticky, not as easy to slide. So I want you to just slide the shoulder and the arm to the right. And then back to neutral. Right arm slide and back to neutral. And you might feel some pulling. That's the fascia. You might feel the pulling of those lines in the center of the spine, in the back of the neck, in the shoulder, in the fingers, right? What sensations can you tune into? So really greeting the body, the physical body, that part we can touch and see. You tune into the subtleness of movement. We're just going to slide right to center, sliding right to center. And you don't want to lift the head. You want to keep it on the ground. All right, let's go 3 more movements to the right, that nice sliding motion. And settle and pause. And then we're going to go left, sliding motion to the left. And you might notice that one side is a little more sticky than the other. Of course, right? And we're sliding for 3 more movements. And then settle. Turn the head to the right shoulder, back to center, and then to the left shoulder, back to center. And then sliding the right foot straight on the mat. And then sliding the heel back to bent knee. Just extending the leg, but rather than lifting the leg, I want you to simply slide the foot on your blanket. Let's go 2 more movements. And then slide the foot back to center. Good. Pause. Notice any subtle changes, shifts in energy movement. And then sliding the left foot out and straight. And then back in. Out and straight. And then back in. Keep sliding. Two more movements. And then pause. Sliding the left knee forward. The left side of the pelvis will lift slightly. And then you'll rock the left pelvis back to the starting position. Left knee slides forward, left side of the pelvis lifts slightly. And then sliding the knee back, dropping the pelvis back into position. Slide and release. About 7 more movements here. Use the breath. And it's slow. So the slow movement is in line with the process of how slow it can be to develop the competency, any competency, but to develop a meditation practice, to develop the practice of seeing all of ourselves with compassion, with kindness. The practice of then seeing another the whole person with kindness and compassion. Settle here. Notice any subtle shifts. And then start to rock the right side, right? Sliding the right knee forward, feeling the lift of the right side of the pelvis. 2 more. And settle. Pause. And start to extend your legs out straight, one leg at a time. And then sliding here, right foot forward of the left, and then back to center. Right foot reaches longer on the mat, and back to center. So you really feel this rocking of the pelvis side to side. 2 more. Push the right foot longer on the mat, and then back to center. Right side longer, back to center, and then pause. Then we have left side, so left leg reaching longer, back to center. And then release, pause, notice, see. Drawing your right knee in toward your belly. Hold on to the back of the right thigh. And then take the leg across the body. Just a roll to the left and then back to center. So the left hand is on the outside of the right thigh and you're rolling to the left and then back to center. Rolling to the left and back to center. Keep going. Rolling to the left and back to center. Rolling to the left and back to center. Release the right leg down onto the mat. Hug your left knee in, right knee in. Little ball here. Hold on to the back of the thighs or the front of the shins. And then bringing your hands to your knees. You create hip circles here, knees in toward the belly, knees out to the side so the toes touch like in butterfly, all the way down, and then back up to center. Big circles, as big as you can make them. One more. And you're going to go the opposite way. Knees forward, out to the sides, and then back into the center. Knees forward, out to the sides, and back to center. Go again. Forward, out to the sides. Last time. Good. Hug both knees in front of the shins, back of the calves. And then extend the right leg long on the mat. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. And then roll to the right and back to center. So this slow unwinding. Slow process of experimenting, experiencing sensations in the body. Realignment. Shifting what we see. Do two more. Rock all the way back to center. Hug both knees in toward your belly. Pause. Release your feet to the ground. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. And just rock to the right, rock to the left. So just enough that the opposite side of the pelvis lifts. So you rock right, left side of the pelvis lifts off the ground. Back to center. Rock left, right side of the pelvis lifts off the ground. Back to center. Rock right, left side lifts. Center, rock left. Center. Back and forth. Back to center. Hug the whole shape in toward your body. Let the right knee come in toward the chest. And extend the left leg up toward the ceiling. So you can lift the shape a little higher. A little closer to the chest. And then rock a little to the left. Back to center. A little to the right. Back to center. A little to the left. Back to center. Hold here. Start to bend the left knee. Releasing the left foot all the way down to the ground. Keeping the shape, twist to the left. All the way back up to center. Rotate the right ankle. Uncross the legs. Hug your left knee in, right knee in. Pause again. Releasing the right foot to the ground. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. And then lifting the whole shape in toward the body. Hold here. Extend the right leg up toward the ceiling. And then you roll slightly to the right. Roll slightly to the left. Slightly to the right. Slightly to the left. Slightly to the right. Slightly to the left. One more time to the right. And back to center, holding here. Start to bend the right knee. Release the whole shape down to the ground and then twist to your right. back, up through center. And then just gentle rocking to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Unwind the legs. Hug both knees in toward your belly. Pause here. And start to find your blocks. Placing your blocks side by side, push into the feet, lift the hips up into a supported bridge pose. Let the hips be heavy on the blocks. And then lift the right leg, left leg. Extend both feet up toward the ceiling. And take a light rock to the right. And then to the left. I'm just kind of rocking the feet side to side. And settle into center. Five more breaths here. Start to bend the knees. Release the feet to the ground. Hips from a block. And drop your knees out to the side, Supta Baddha Konasana. Greeting this space of rest. Greeting stillness with kindness and compassion. Begin to notice the subtle movement of your breath as you inhale and exhale. As you feel ready, start to bring movement back into the body. And then roll to one side and pause in the fetal position. And pressing yourself up into a comfortable seat. Reach your arms above your head. Join your palms together. Exhaling your hands to your heart. And bowing your head. Gratitude for this practice, this moment, this breath, this opportunity to see more of ourselves and each other with kindness and compassion. Let's seal our time together with the vibration of one Om. Take a breath in. Comes to your forehead, honoring the light and the wisdom within yourself and each other. Namaste.